In this video, we're going to cover making RSS feeds, mashing them, and really every aspect, even if you don't know anything about an RSS feed. So we're going to start right here in my G+. Now, in my G+, you'll notice I got some videos, and probably that's about it. But they point to different channels. So we're going to take our feed here. This is called a string number. And you need that to get your RSS feed. Now there's sites online that will take that number and grab your feed. So we're going to copy it. We're going to bring it down to our notepad. Now, if you remember right, the last video we did, we uploaded a video, which I really didn't intend to do. So we're going to put this feed number so I don't lose it. And then we're going to label it. Drop this down. And we're going to go over to a site called Focus.net. It's plus feed Focus.net. You can find several different feed sites that'll do a G+. So, but I like this one. It's pretty easy. It's been a while since I used it. So, there we go. Now, pulled all of the videos. So, we're going to take this, copy it. We're going to drop it back in that notepad again, because we're going to be using this in just a few minutes. So there's a single feed. Now, we're going to do a couple things here. I don't really need that up. So what we're going to do right here is find some authority. And what I mean by authority is we want to associate our feed with something that's related to the keyword of the video you want, or site for that matter. But it's going to use guilt by association. And let me tell you what I mean by that. If you hung around with a bunch of millionaires and you dressed the part, anybody seeing you is going to assume you're a millionaire as well. And feed mashes kind of act like that. They're going to associate you with who you're being associated with. Pardon my French there. So I'm going to show you a couple little slick tricks. We go site dot semicolon dot edu, a space, and let's try ranking videos. Let's see if it pulls anything up. Okay, live streaming, finding any discussions, video from Do It. You can kind of pick your choice, but these are EDU videos, or I'm sorry, EDU articles, and it's going to give you a lot of association. So now, this is not a feed, and currently I don't see a little feed deal. Now I could cheat and try and find it, dash feed, etc. But let's go a different route, because I'm going to look at it like you don't know anything about feeds at all. And believe me, when I started, I still don't claim to be an expert, but I do know how to use them. So we're going to take that, drop that down in this little space, and close this. Now, before we do that, let's do one more. Now, realize you could do this for Wikipedia, .govs, etc. or any other type of site you prefer. Done. Oops. There we go. I just want to take the top one of this because it's a government site. Okay. Go back to our little notepad. Now, before we leave the notepad, close that. We're going to talk about the format for the feed of your channel. Now, in an earlier video, we had you copy your YouTube user ID and your YouTube channel ID. So what we're going to do is grab this. Now, I put the format, which is also in the PDF, right here to make this easier. It doesn't matter if I had it or not. I would paste it in here just to make it easy. So now we have this. And make sure it doesn't break that link like that. So put it in here a second time and see if it'll. I didn't want to do it, so yeah, close enough. So now that we got that, we're going to go find a site. And I've got a couple of them dropped down here, but let's do it for your sake. We don't want to do that. Okay. And use Feedly just as easy. Let's try this one. I don't want to sign up for anything. See if this will even do a video. It won't. Okay. Let's go a different way. Now in your PDF, Tony's got a couple free ones that will work fine. So watch for those links in there. Just trying to feed me. I don't want to do that. Let's just go to feed burner. Guess I'm gonna do that. It drive me crazy. Oh, okay. It wasn't feed burner. That's why. Okay. You hold the description and everything. So we know that feed is good. It's going to work. Don't need to do anything more. Because I'm not using it on a website. Always save it. No need. So we do got to do a couple more. So let me pull this up. Now we know this feed's a good feed, which I already knew. So let's convert. We'll try this one first. There we go. I'm right, I knew it. So we get some there. We do feed, see if it pulls it there. Okay, we're going to show you a little bit of a shortcut here. Probably not the best way, but I don't know that. There we go. Make sure I got the right one to be sure. Normally, an RSS feed is a .xml, and that's what you're looking for. I would say normally there's probably some better sites to do this with that aren't as complicated as this. And they don't let me do what I want. So try it anyway. Some of these RSS feed sites will come and go. So I don't know. I haven't used this one for a long time. Let's see if it's still. Nope, not valid. All right, we're going to move on just for the sake of not spending forever here. And we're going to pull up a MASH site. I tend to like this one. Now, let's go back to our notepad. First one we're going to do is this. We'll take plus drop that down from there. I still need a piece of feed. Let's see if we can find one. I would like to have it either .edu or .gov RSS feed in the mix. Okay. I don't have it. It seems a little odd. Probably from a different account. New feed. So let's take a look at this. Now, let's get on down here. Let's grab this one. Grab one. And we'll wrap this up in just a few minutes. No feeds. Now you can run into that. So try something else. No feeds. Okay. You'll find that somewhat with some sites. But for sake of argument, we're just going to show you how to do a mixed. In this case, we'll go find some. Because I have a ton of them. So, just so you get to see it. Okay. And we're not going to take all these, obvious. We'll take 3 or 4 just so we have a sample. Now, when we do a mass feed, I want to give you a little bit of a warning. And it'll make sense once you understand the effect of it. So, there we go. Video ranking. One of them didn't work. If you look right there, I'm able to fetch, but it's okay because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 into the mix. Now, what you want is this right here. So we're going to copy it, put it into the wrong one. Don't need this anymore. And we're going to save this over here because it's going to come into play. Okay. Now, if you want to see it, and I suggest you do, and you can see what's all in there, particularly videos, and all tied together. Anyway, I would also suggest you subscribe to it. I'm going to cancel for the sake of this. So, you now have your feed, have a list of it. Now, for those of you that have Master Shorty, we're going to add these feeds into our documents and our sheets. And we have a mass feed that points to our videos and associates to similar keywords. So in the next video, we're going to create a feed trigger and probably a little bit with a doc and maybe a sheet and show you some a little bit more advanced ways to use RSS feeds. So with that, we're going to close the recording and we'll see you in the next one.